Ị na-agbanwe ọnwụ chie n'igwe, ị na-enye ndụ. Ị na-agbanwe ọnwụ chie n'igwe, ị na-enye ndụ. Nna m n'ịbụ mmụọ na-eri mmụọ, Chukwu bụ oke mmanwụ na-eri oke aja. Sọ gị onye dị enu, Chukwu dị enu karịa ihe dị enu. Sọ gị, ọ bụghị kwesịrị iri otuto nke m jiri bịa. Sọ gị onye dị enu, Chukwu onye dị enu karịa ihe dị n'enu. Sọ gị, ọ bụghị kwesịrị iri otuto chi. Ị na-agbanwe ọnwụ onye ime n'igwe, Chukwu na-enye m ndụ. Ị na-agbanwe ọnwụ chie n'igwe, ọ bụghị na-enye ndụ. Chukwu n'ịbụ mmụọ na-eri mmụọ, onye amụma oke mmụọ na-eri oke aja. Sọ gị onye dị enu, Chukwu dị enu karịa ihe dị enu. Sọ gị, ọ bụghị kwesịrị iri otuto chi. Naanị gị bụ onye dị enu, naanị gị bụ onye dị enu. Sọ gị, ọ bụghị kwesịrị iri otuto chi. Igbo bụ Igbo. Igbo bụ Igbo, birikweni ụtụtụ ọma, ehihie ọma, mgbede ọma, depending your time zone. Anyị ya dị ka echi, maka na echi adịghị agwa agwụ ka anyị na-agba gị. Ọ bụrụ na isonyebe, what are you waiting for? Click the like button, subscribe, comment, share. If I na-egwe elu gị na nke ikpeazụ a, if you are just coming across our channel for the very first time, you are welcome. This is Kelenna TV. We are live and we are direct, bringing you the gospel of redemption like your own doorstep. If I na-eme bụ common sense, the reason I brought ife far from it, ịmụ ife kala anyị mala ife, mana ọ nwere ife ị na-echefu. Ọ maka ya ka anyị ji wee nọdụ. I just want to make common sense as always. Shine na-agbanwe ọnwụ onye ime n'igwe, odogwu na-enye ndụ. Nna m n'ịbụ mmụọ na-eri mmụọ, ibe ya ịbụ oke mmụọ na-eri oke aja. Sọ gị onye dị enu, Shima onye dị enu karịa ihe dị enu. Sọ gị, ọ bụghị kwesịrị iri otuto chi. Yes, for some days now, anyị aka abịara. And we want to appreciate you all that have written, those that have checked on us. We saw it and we are good. We are fine. And we are back now with full force, with every energy, with every strength and power, with the anointing. Remember, I am the preacher of the gospel of redemption. And then keep as well, I am praying earnestly to God that I want to preach with anointing and power. Never will go. Oh, what if you buy it again? You gotta go. I'm for how long? Because if we did not change now, I don't think I was here again. The question now, for how long can I know? Rapu onwe, rapu kene that is after us. Bido, maybe something people should kaime. Bido kube something some people should kube. And it has not really helped us. That is the truth. Mgbe ọbụla anyị rapụrụ nke bụ eziokwu anyị kwesịrị ikwu asị ndị mmadụ. Nọkatakwazie all of a sudden, anyị ebido push a narrative that is pushed towards our path or direction. Anyị rapụzie nke bụ eziokwu, push that narrative mmadụ chọrọ ka anyị push. At the end of the day, anyị afụkwa that we are wrong. So I think it is now high time. The people's narrative we do put with that we know to be truth, not what the one talks to say, and we bring it out. We begin to talk about it. We begin to hammer about it against our own, against our belief, against the truth. Now, we always pushed this narrative. And what is this narrative? By the narrative in the na-achụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu chọrọ ka epuchuo ha puchuru ya, those that hated him for not just cause, those that hated him because why is it him, why would you ever know ya, those that hated him for being Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, those that hated him for addressing himself as the leader of the highest mass movement on the face of the planet. Some people hated him for that. Why would you ever be the leader? Why no, bro? The reason, bro, the narrative, just tag them terrorists. And that was exactly what some of our leaders did. Attack IPOB terrorists. The narrative actually push those fighting Maazị Nnamdi Kanu and na social media pushing the narrative anywhere he traveled to. When he traveled to America, we will still see some people in America. Now, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu do not have roadmap. He don't have what it takes. No, and that is the narrative, or that was the narrative. And then Maazị Nnamdi Kanu chọrọ ka epuchube na media, or ka epuchube, or can his people bido kwube. And what happened? They succeeded. The evidence na ha succeeded when abroad terrorists chitandi obambo. The evidence na ha succeeded when they make the Pujidia by with help some of our people. You got to go now. The narrative when ha succeeded, but no canon name now. Manozi the final now we had to justify. You got to go. That's one abria. I better one case of Maazị Banjoko. The narrative, those that is after him. The narrative, those that want him by all means. The narrative, ndị obodo bongo chọrọ ka na-epuch, or government obodo bongo chọrọ ka na-epuch bụ na ọ bụ onye ọjọọ. The narrative bụ na ife ọbụla mere na ebe anyị asị gị n'ọya. The narrative bụ na Maazị Ekpa is not an Igbo person. The narrative bụ na ihe ọbụla bụ ihe ọjọọ na-eme na ebe anyị asị n'ọya nwa. Even emegidekwuzi esef ndị be anyị na-ehepụzi na-epuch this narrative to the point bụ na ihe ndị Fulani Eggman na-eme na mgbadaba anyị omezi onye be anyị na-ekwute ya n'okwu. The narrative a bụzi ihe mere occupy la media space n'ọnụ onye ọbụla na Maazị Ekpa brand amara eme na ọba ajọ mmadụ na ọbụ nke a na ọbụ nke ọzọ na ọbụ nke a na ọbụ nke ọzọ. Some ndị be anyị I continue na-epuch the narrative out of envy and jealousy. Why would you ever on ya? The narrative abro kamonya. That is a very dangerous narrative. Kamonya I with a muro kama kogarabia. Onya hadi kuya. No diko no na only kuya helping those that don't want that to happen. Iya be actually and the boboni kurudiokua. Willing to, and another spirit will possess you. Then some people are denying kata. Now, what has this man done to you? Nothing. Man, I don't just hate him. He is so proud. He is so pompous. This very narrative being a drive rogue, make the petition against Ebanjoko. This very narrative being here with ihe ọbụla oge a na-abụ Maazị Ekpa ihe ọbụla bụ ife mere na n'ebe anyị ife ọbụla bụ ndị Fulani mere. Some ndị be anyị sef adịghịkwuzi interested na that. Ebe ha dị interested bụ on how to make sure na Maazị Ekpa speaks no more. To the point bụ na some ụmụnne anyị na America nwere platform onye ha mofu. Ịghọtago ife IDPs caused by Fulani Eggman. That is not his problem. His problem is how to make sure that Maazị Banjoko speaks no more. This is how bad these guys have This is how guys. Yeah, I mean for John Diablo. So okay, never na agba ya mgba na achọ ụzọ ka ejide ya. If Obana be even different than Eggman, they are not interested. They are fight to go against okay, for why must it be him? They take you over. Why must it be him suddenly? Born a man on ground will listen to. Why must it be him? Born from the front. This is the narrative, and that narrative is to stop him. Cook any propaganda against him. Rapotande fulani Eggman na chopunde hamufu na befa. One night work chid. Hapo siandafu. He have never said anything about it. Rapundia, they are not the problem. Mazeba is the problem. Get him here. Their petition whatsoever against him. That is the narrative the enemy wanted. And what happened? You help them by facilitating, by eating your own, that you see, that he Nefro, no Roma. But what happened? Out of envy and jealousy, he put with that narrative. The same narrative will be fed on now against Dr. Ngozi Oraweze. For how long can we continue to do this thing to ourselves? Business. Why are we like this? Why? Come and listen to this man. This man was your own nabanye. You gotta go. Came Wednesday again interview ya. I know from social media. Came Wednesday of his narrative. I'm that he never liked Maazị Banjoko. The reason best known to him, because I watch about his programs. Sorry about that. That he never liked Maazị. Why? If you like Mazeba, I am playing Dixon direct from Raf Chiamaka Jere X account, the Eggman. You gotta go. The Eggman wrote something when he shared Dixon. He wrote very valid questions people are not asking. You gotta go. So that is to say, no, when some do this man now do, which the man who but I know with Ifonehu, he never liked Mazeba. Then what happened? He helped those that were after Mazeba, those that saw Mazeba as danger, those that saw Mazeba as somebody deadlier than what they used to have Mazen. He never saw that. He never saw what they saw. He only hated Mazeba because of no Mazeba. Help one that put you the narrative. But now everybody is crying. The man is making sense. Man, I know that he hated Mazeb and Joko. But he said something here. That we eventually let us go. Come and listen to him. Listen.
It looks like some people are more Nigerian than others.
This is the truth. Which that some people are more Nigerian than others. And when the Nigerians in the township, now tax, now we in Niger bank, even ego fabo POS my nose or bank my nose or bodogo. You gotta go. If any never name weapon POS or a bank here with a kidnapping defa. You gotta go far ransom. Motor maybe far motor far fuel, fair travel. But those that is more Nigeria, but those that will come to your land, occupy your forest by force, they don't go to bank. They have no business with bank. They have no business with POS. But now, had more money than you operating in the bank. So they are the people more Nigeria than others. Let's continue to listen. She knows this truth. But let's continue to listen to what this man said. Let me take it back a little.
People are more Nigerian than others.
It has become obvious to everybody. Let them tell us.
It has become obvious to everybody. It has become obvious to the point even the blind can now see. Now we're more Nigeria than others. Nda abundant n'ime ọfịa. Nda abundant na-akpọ aja akpọfe bandits taa. I say, come accommodate your countrymen because they are more Nigeria than you. You must accommodate your countrymen. You must to live together. The unity is settled. The unity is sacrosanct. Even now, na by force. And now the unity are not settled. Yabu, onya continue on ebu. Yabi more fefa and get up here. Yabu the land of your ancestors and get up here. Ndibo to you see no onye bi ana abo no do achuoke. But you find our people. Some people that is from this village, the Eggman and Ravage, they are not saying anything. The Biafra agitators with their problem. You got to go now. Let's continue to listen.
That village that IPOB went to ransack and kill people.
No, let me tell
and they are collecting. It become obvious to everybody.
Yeah?
Let them tell us that village that IPOB went to ransack and kill people. And they are collecting ransom or protection money.
Yes.
Let them show that village in the southeast or anywhere where IPOB members have stopped farmers from going to farm. Or where they want to occupy. And say that this is IPOB village.
Now, Gusikena I ever had the more occupy. So they have their village. La Natas. You gotta go now. Brona before a guy go rubo. Gakwa settle offer before you go on Ubo. Go seek a I won't show you go see. Let's continue to listen.
Anywhere in Nigeria.
Remember, I like this man. You got to go now. Oh, no, who the boku. Mana, only this narrative we want to push through. And that narrative will put through against Mazeb and Joko. Mazeb and Nogolime, yet that narrative will put through. Although now that it is not what he thought. No, now. Let's continue to listen to it. You will hear something.
These are things that will tell you that this federal government and their officials, in fact, something is wrong somewhere. That's just how to put it. They left the leprosy that is worrying us, and they're treating rashes.
Including this man in now. He said that the federal government left the leprosies and be treating rashes. He equally left leprosy and be treating rashes. How? Ora profula the Eggman. So no help is in the fight mazeba, knowing fully well a mazeba one new one or rapuzie fulani Eggman about the leprosy, they treat rashes. You gotta go. He equally left leprosy and be treating rashes. Not only the federal government, and you will know why I said so. He helped them pushing this very narrative. IPOB, ESN, hatred Tomazi ever. He helped them. Continue to listen.
These Fulani herdsmen that nobody wants to touch or mention their name, who are they? Where are they coming from? That is the question you and I should be asking ourselves.
But they have told you before. The problem is that some of you pretend not to see. They have told you that they are coming from all far away Sahel region. Na Fulani is na gather from all African countries. Na hana ambia to occupy Nigeria. You have heard it in the social media, or the media, like Chinese TV, that they are coming. They want to bring them together. You have seen it in the social media. Yet it cannot joke, and nobody want to tell you where they are coming from. But you will help them to push a narrative against your own, the only voice. Nekumba. Because you hated him, because he is not your choice. But the truth remains that if only because you were looking at him as somebody who is not your choice. He hate his ear, put your narrative, yet if I never. Listen.
The day IPOB or any other person or ESM will react again.
Hope you hear it. The day IPOB or any other person or ESN will rise up. They tell me, I want to okay, to be honest with you, I'm can just see I'm my ESN, my canor. You gotta go because for long we have not been hearing from them. So in here in African social media, Bully Biafra Liberation Army, and this man equally know. He know. You gotta go. Man, because he hated Mazeba, he contributed to it. He is among those that left leprosy and be treating rashes. That is the gospel truth. Because Mazeba, let me use that word, is the rashes. Then the leprosy both the Fulani henchmen, that he know that when Mazeba was here, that he joined those that left leprosy and be treating rashes. Now he have realized. Now Mazeba was the case. Listen.
Against these henchmen, that day the federal government will wake up.
Okay.
Now that they are killing people in the southeast now, instead of the security agency to go and arrest them, they will not.
Okay.
They will not. They are blaming IPOB and ESN.
Okay. He still repeats they are blaming IPOB and ESN. I know for sure. This man, you got to go now. It makes sense. But I know as a human being, this is my own opinion. No hate Mazeba. I know that. Because I know he hated Mazeba. Let's continue to listen. He made a very good point that I want you to listen to. Listen.
So what is the work of the Fulani herdsmen in the south? What are they doing there?
Okay.
Do they need the whole Nigeria to rear their cow?
Okay.
So the chief of defense staff is not aware of who is behind this insecurity in the southeast.
Okay. Listen.
We cried out against Simon Egba, and now he has been brought down.
Did you hear that? Did you hear it? He said, we cried out. We cried out against Simon Egba, and now he has been brought down. So he helped them. Those that were after Mazeba, he helped them. He followed those that left leprosy and be treating cancer. They cried out against Mazeba, and he has been brought down. Yet, if and he is not yet something somewhere. So, okay, Mazeba, instead of them seeing Mazeba as rashes, you gotta go or rapuzie those that saw Mazeba. You gotta go those that saw Mazeba as leprosy or leprous. Then young way surrender futa Mazeba as leprosy. Rapuzie kehana bia rapuzie ndebo leprosy. Ma instead of Mazeba ya abuzi rashes. He helped those that were after Mazeba by all means. Now they have succeeded, and he is still crying. That Mazeba has been brought down. Let me take it back. They cried out against Mazeba, and he has been brought back down. Now, what the go find that Mazeba is not leprosy. Let's say the rashes. What the now? He helped them, he put that very native out of best known to him of Mazeba as leprosy. All the only Mazeba rashes, now leprosy. So he contributed to it. Listen to him. Listen.
So the chief of defense staff is not aware of who is behind this insecurity in the southeast. We cried out against Simon Egba, and now he has been brought down.
We cried out against Simon Egba. Now he has been brought down. Always we, always us against us, always me against me. How can you succeed? How can you succeed? If you know at this social media now, or if you with any change, we cried out. Now, where are your other people that joined you in crying out against Mazeba? We cried out against Mazeba. Now Mazeba has been brought down. What is happening? Nothing. You have been fooled. That is the truth. Let me take it back again. This is me fighting me. This is us fighting us. Helping those that is pushing ugly narrative against us, helping them to push it. This is us for you. Always us. At the end of the day, we continue to cry. Listen.
Since security in the southeast, we cried out against Simon Egba, and now he has been brought down. So, what is the problem again? They don't want to accept the truth.
Okay, now we cried out. He cried out against his own. He joined those that is after Mazeba. He joined them to mount pressure. Now, he is helpless because he is saying, now what is happening? After joining you to mountain pressure, saying that he is the problem, or maybe they told you, okay, let him be brought down first, and you see us in action. Okay, now, maybe, let's say that is the promise or the agreement, allegedly. I stand to be corrected. Let's say that is the agreement. Okay, help us bring him down. Then you will see that he is the problem. Now he has been brought down. What next? Nothing. They used people like this, Nandebai, against Mazen Nandekano. Mazen Nandekano has been brought down. Where are those running up and down America, carrying files, telling you that he don't know how to do it, telling you that he has no roadmap? Where are they? They are nowhere to be found. They raised the same thing right from IPOB DOS against Majeb and Joko. He is not an IPOB member. He is not Onyibo. They were fighting him to the point from autopilot to Briggy, from Briggy to USB declared. You got to go as this man said. Now, yet if I never I can never. You got to go now. Dr. Ngozo Rabeze be fan abomba. Kai change. Let us stop helping those that is after us, helping them to push the narrative that will catch up with us. Anyway, Mezio, never understanding. Now, as a show, he said,